Hey there, and welcome back to Cosmic Crypto. This video we're going to be talking about Dogecoin. How much Doge do you need to become a millionaire? Okay, welcome back to the channel. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Go down below, hit that subscribe button, and while you're down there, I think the like button is right next to it. If you could tap that, I'd really appreciate it. All right, let's get into this. How much Dogecoin do you need to become a millionaire? Well, Dogecoin has had quite the move. It started off as a meme coin. There's been a very strong, community behind Dogecoin, which is pretty cool. But Dogecoin had been just trading sideways basically for its entire existence until Elon Musk came out and said he supported Dogecoin, and then all of a sudden you see this massive rise. The very low of Dogecoin happened over here on March 9th of 2020, and that came all the way down to, let's just say roughly 0.001173-ish, somewhere in there is what I have written down. Yep, right about there I think is the low. And that was the C19 crash, and from there on we just had a massive run up, and if we can just get a rough estimate here of what that was from top to bottom, Dogecoin did about a 64,000% move. So what I want to do is, I want to actually start off to see how much Doge, if you would have bought the very bottom, you would have needed in order to become a millionaire. How much money you would have had to put into Doge at the very bottom to become a millionaire on this last run up, and then we'll figure out how much money you need to put into Doge to become a millionaire on this next run up. So to start off, let's go ahead and do a Fibonacci here because I want to see where this extended out to. So if we grab our Fibonacci tool and go from the top over here down to the bottom, you can see that we had a 2.72 Fibonacci move here. And it basically got, it kind of tapped right above it, but basically that's where we hit on the Fibonacci there. So that'll come into play a little bit later in this video. This will go to my price prediction. This will come into play when I give my price prediction on how much you need for the future of Doge to become a millionaire. But let's just keep that in mind. So if we would have bought down here, so knowing that the top price here was around, what was that around? Top price was around 73-ish cents. 70, yeah, we're just going to say 73 just to give it a rough or an even number here. So around 73 cents was the top of Doge, and the very bottom was 0.001173 of a cent. And so if we would have put in, I did the calculations already, so we don't have to do that right now. If you would have put in $1,607 into Doge at the very bottom, just barely over $1,500 into Doge, you would have been a millionaire at the top at 73 cents. That would have given you $1,093.78. So just barely over a millionaire. Now, that's because we had a massive run up from the bottom. We went and did that 64% or 64,000% move from the bottom. That's not going to happen again. Doge's market cap is way too high now. It doesn't have the same kind of hype that it did before, and the higher you get in price value and the higher your market cap is, the lower return on investment you're going to get. And so we cannot expect to put $1,600 in and become a millionaire. But what can we expect? So right now the current price is at just over 8 cents, or actually just under 9 cents, at 0.87 of a cent. And we are actually now, so we had this long downtrend here, and we have come to find support around this previous resistance support right around in here. And actually, let's do another Fibonacci here. I didn't even do this before the video. Let's just test it out. From the very bottom to the very top, it looks like we are holding around this 382 line here, which is telling me that, in my opinion, Doge is still bullish, I guess, in this bear market. You can say it's bullish, but some interesting things have been happening lately where we had finally broken out of this downtrend. And if it wasn't for this FTX fiasco that's been going on lately, we probably wouldn't have seen this big dump. But I mean, maybe not, because this is actually a perfect retest of not only the 200 EMA, also a retest of this breakout point but it also came out and retested this previous resistance here. So this was resistance, resistance, and final breakout. Well, when we came down, we found support around here. And as you can see, with my blue line here, it became resistance again. We broke out, and now we tested it as support, and we regained support. But we're not here for a total TA video. We're here to find out how much money you need to put into Doge in order to become a millionaire. And so let's go, and we're going to clear out this Fibonacci here. And due to returns not being as high as they previously once were, and so if you remember, I'd put the Fibonacci from the bottom, or from the top to the bottom here, which got us up to the 2.272 mark. Well, that's not going to happen again, I do not believe, with diminishing returns. So I'm going to grab a Fibonacci, and I'm going to pull it from the top to the bottom here. And let's just see what we can do here. I do not believe we're going to come up to a $22 Doge. That just doesn't make any sense. But what I do notice with my Fibonacci's is the 1.272 and the 2.272 always seem to have some kind of action going on. And as you can see, let me put it out here again. From the bottom to the top, this is where we found support when we broke out. So when we had this massive breakout, we found support on the 1.272, and then we continued on to the very next one at the 2.272. I believe when we become bullish again for the crypto market, which I don't know when that's going to be, but could be next year, the year after, could be tomorrow, who knows. Doge is seeing, in my opinion, a bullish move, so that is good. But I don't believe we're coming up here. I would actually predict, and this is just a prediction, I would actually predict that the 1.272 is going to be our breakout target, which is realistic in my opinion. That puts us around the $1.50 range. I actually had written down $1.4975, which is right here. So that's where I did my calculations from. And so that actually is a reasonable price for me for Doge. That puts the market cap at a reasonable price, considering the rest of the crypto market would be pretty high market cap as well. And since Dogecoin has got such a strong community behind it, I do believe that the $1.50 range is a reasonable price target for Doge. Some people may disagree, but if you can, as you can see, that is from our very all-time high here. It's only a 100% move up to that range roughly. And so I think that that is doable. A lot of other people may think it's higher, but I'm going to go with a conservative estimate here. And if that is the case, and our price target is at $1.4975, and we purchased right now, and the price has fluctuated since I did my math, but when I did my math, it was at $8.75 was the current price. You would need $58,435 invested today at the price of $0.875 to become a millionaire at this price target of $1.4975. That would net you $1,006.50. And that's pretty much my price target for Doge. If you have any questions, comments, or you have a different price target, please go ahead and leave that down in the comments below. And if you think that my idea here, my prediction is all bunk, tell me why down below as well. I'd really appreciate to hear your idea behind what you think Doge is about to do. And yeah, take whatever I say with a grain of salt. I'm just a dude on his computer. Talk to you later.